Hi there, this is Nicole with Veterinary Care Logistics, and I'm so happy to be back here with you today. So what I wanted to review today is a sample of exactly what an ABC analysis is and how it can help your practice. So this is the program that I use. It's very fancy. It's Google Docs, and you'll see here we have several different tabs here down at the bottom, and this first page here is the kind of explores the cost and sales. And so you'll see here that when you send me or whoever you're having do your ABC analysis, when you send them the information, you'll get the category, the product name. It'll show the cost that you have spent over the last year or whenever the dates of the report was sent. You'll see this total sales, quantity used, and then I calculate the markup, the profit margin, and the ratio. So I think this is really cool because you can see immediately like, okay, whoa, I have some items that are negative markups. And you can kind of see if your markup and your profit margin is kind of where your hospital wants to be. You can also see if there's duplicate products. You can see if, your costs look like they're out of whack, or, you can really basically analyze every single item in your hospital to see kind of where, what's going good and what's not so great. And you can look and see, oh, hey, maybe we're not receiving items correctly, or maybe we don't have the cost entered in correctly, or, there's a lot of things that you can look at and determine by doing this analysis. My other favorite thing here is all this data is just kind of, I don't know, like make believe basically. So here we have we'll just say our hospital XYZ, they made a revenue of $2.9 million last year, and their cost of goods was $494,000, which puts their percentage of revenue at 16.78%. And the benchmark is we want to be at or below 12.8 total. So that'll see, okay, hey, the costs for XYZ hospital are a little over where we want them to be. And then so if it was you and I on the phone call, we would go over exactly kind of what steps to take to maybe correct that. So this is kind of the cost analysis on this sheet here. Then we'll go over here to the sales tab. And this is where the true ABC analysis kind of the name implies. So the ABC is your Class A items are the top 20% of your items that make up 80% of your revenue. So we'll look at that and see exactly what your number one items are, and kind of go through and rank them based on your sales for the year. Then we'll move over here to the quantity. You'll see this rates them on the A, B, or C items, but these are ranked by usage. So let's see, for this example, the number one used item is hydroxyzine, which probably means this hospital has a lot of little allergy cases, poor guys. Then we will also calculate your reorder points. So the 30-day supply as well as a 2-week supply is calculated. And then we have a cycle count schedule based on the A, B, or C classification. So you can kind of see here that everything has a classification, reorder point, as well as when the recommended counting guidelines are. So then if we go over here to the laboratory tab, it basically does the same thing as the cost tab, but it examines all of your in-house as well as your reference labs to look at their cost, sales, the quantity sold, and then the markup for the year to make sure that that's kind of, at a good level for your hospital. Then we'll look at the relationship between the cost of goods and the revenue. So for XYZ Hospital, it looks like their cost of goods in their laboratory department was a hair over $215,000. And then compare that to the revenue, that percentage is 7.32%. And our benchmark, we want to be at or below 4.6. So then we could take a look and see kind of where some adjustments need to be made for lab tests. Then we'll go over here to the diet tab and do the exact same thing. We have the category, the description, cost, sales, quantity sold, and the markup. So in this example, the cost of goods was 192,000, and so that puts the percentage of revenue at 6.52, and the benchmark we want to be at or below 3.4. So you can kind of take a look and see, exactly where we need to adjust some things. So that is kind of what goes over an ABC analysis, and you can find out a lot of information. I feel like that's really helpful. If you have any questions or if you're interested in taking a look at an ABC analysis for your practice, don't hesitate to email me or touch base, and we'll see how it can help you. Thanks so much and have a great day. Bye.